put my name in here. I thought, oh, I'll try it maybe a year or so. And then I enjoyed it so much getting out of my little apartment that I just kept on going. I enjoy it.
My parents both volunteered. My dad was at the Lions Club in Burlington, and they used to do a lot of projects in town. My mother volunteered for many years at the Royal Botanical Gardens, so I understood the value of what they were doing and saw that they really enjoyed it.
I started doing it because I wanted to see if I wanted to go into the medical field, and volunteering was a nice way for me as a student to see if this is something that I want to pursue as a career for the future.
Doing things within the community was always part of our experience. My mom was a sole support mom in the 50s when there weren't sole support moms around, but it was a huge Polish community in Hamilton. And for in her case, 65 years, she was involved with community service organizations like the Canadian Legion Polish branch or the Catholic Women's League. My daughter actually was involved with the foundation here, and she said, why don't you check out the hospital? So I said, okay, I will.
I volunteer because I wanted to create an impact on the community and help out those around me.
I've done the pet therapy visits for 22 years now. Still do that, still see the joy that brings, whether you're in palliative care, rehab centers, or anywhere else. For the staff, volunteers, patients, everybody smiles. So the payback is the smiles you get from everybody.
I find a lot of patients are just lonely and they like to talk and just somebody to visit with them.
Even though it might seem like it's small, it actually can have a greater impact than we think.
I kind of see my role as taking some of the edge off, because they come in kind of nervous. And if I can make it a little easier for them then to do that, I get lots of smiles, I get some chuckles, and from people who are nervous and a little apprehensive of what's going to happen next, to get them to smile a little bit, hopefully ease that for them, makes it a little nicer for their visit.
Volunteering on an in-surgical floor, one of the patients, she didn't have any family visiting her, and I would visit her every Monday and Friday, and she would always look forward to it as a person that she had known. And I think that's when I realized that the most important thing for patients is to feel heard and just share their feelings, and it doesn't have to be a big deal or anything. They just want to talk.
Every interaction you have with another person will always give you more than what you give if you simply take it for what it is. And so it's just made it comfortable, but very rewarding and a great team to work with.
And even if it's just like a daily routine that they might have, you're part of it, You've become a part of something like a community.
What I liked about volunteering in this place is you got to meet some really nice people. You really got to see what kind of people were engaged in the community, and you could learn from them. They were good mentors.
It made me feel good, like I was putting something into the community. And I also knew that if I do pursue my career in this, I would enjoy it. And it's nice. I'm learning. I think every day I'm learning something new.
I don't see it as volunteering. I see it as an obligation and a responsibility to serve my community, to make a difference in what happens. And if you approach it from your own priorities, you can find opportunities that fit who you are.
The patients here, they're actually wonderful. The stories that I get told every day, they're hilarious. The women, it's just a nice environment to be in. And I get to learn so much more about the medical field than I would have ever expected.
I love volunteering at BCHS because I think it makes a difference in the hospital for patients, for staff. Just you're in between. You're the kind of person that doesn't have another motive other than to help people make it a better experience, help staff free up their time to do what they do best.
Interacting with other people when they're in crisis, if you can provide your support, non-judgmental kind of involvement with them and simply ease their anxiety, it's very rewarding. And so it was funny. It was the first day, and yet it was that click that said, and that's why it makes a difference.